Hey guys, it's Bobcat Soup. Welcome back to another States to Monsters video. I'm an artist. If you're not familiar with this series, we go ahead and draw a state as a monster using its state symbols. It is really hot in my house. My AC broke down, so if you hear a fan noise throughout the commentary on this video, that's why. So hopefully you guys don't mind. This week we're going to be doing Alaska at the request of this viewer here. And let's get right into it. Let's not waste any more time. Here's the state symbols that we'll be using. The state fish, the king salmon, salmon, I don't know, salmon. The state land mammal, the moose. The state fossil, the woolly mammoth. I'm really looking forward to this one in particular. The state gem, jade. And the state mineral, gold. So what I struggled with most on this one was balancing the moose, which is one of my favorite animals, so I knew I wanted to include it, with the woolly mammoth. They're similar in a lot of ways, surprisingly, but at the same time, they're both very different, even if they're both, hooved animals. They have similar colors and all that. They also have I know one is antlers and one's tusks, but both of them have these kind of, bony protrusions sticking out of them. But I ended up deciding that I wanted a blend between the moose and the mammoth's builds, but wanted the trunk, which is an identifying, obviously, feature of the mammoth, and I wanted both antlers and tusk. I wasn't sure if I wanted both of those, but ultimately decided yes to both. Another really hard part was deciding if I wanted to have physical jade on the body and if I wanted to have physical gold on the body. I decided no to the jade. Instead, when I get to the coloring phase, you're going to see I add some jade coloring. But I didn't know where to place the gold if I was going to have it physically on the body. And as you can see in this sketch, I end up deciding on the shoulders and just some bits along the back, and on the legs. That's what they're called. And also, once it gets to the coloring, you'll see that I make the tusks gold too, but leave the antlers as, normal antler color, aka brown. I also decided to have the gold coming out of the head, kind of like a crown, not only because, well, it looks cool, but also because one of the things that Alaska is most well known for is its majestic nature. And so obviously majestic, majesty, royalty, crown. So I thought it would fit. I also added the crown because obviously their state fish is the king salmon, and speaking of the king salmon, I wasn't sure how I was going to incorporate this into here. Originally I was going to give it the fish's colors, that red body, but I thought it'd look a little bit too ugly and just wouldn't look that great. So instead I gave it the fish's tail, and I figure since Alaska is known for its lakes, maybe this thing hangs out in the lake sometimes. It's kind of semi-aquatic, so it can go both on land and sometimes it likes to go into the water. See what I mean about the fish's red? It really looks bad, as you can see here. This is where I decided to make it white. The reason why I was kind of conflicted on making it white is because I thought maybe it would look too generic, but it just kind of made sense. This is an Arctic animal. Alaska is known for its, a snowy kind of environment. Make it white. It just makes sense. And at first I was going to do red on the back, but I eventually settled on blue because I thought it just matched better, even though the red would have referenced the fish. I thought, yeah, just go for what looks better, and I think, yeah, no regrets. I think it looks really nice, actually, the color palette. I just noticed that I had my fan on a higher setting over here, so sorry if that last part sounded like I was on an airplane. It's rough. It is rough with no AC. It is, yeah. You already know the drill. The shading was extremely satisfying, and I don't know why my hair is sticking up weird over here. It won't stop. Look, I don't know. The shading was satisfying, though. I love doing it. I love doing it as always. So for the background, I decided on a simple lake with mountains, obviously because Alaska is known for mountains. By the way, did I even address the mountain on the creature's back? That seems like an important detail. It has a mountain on its back. I decided to do that. Alaska, of course, is known for its mountains, and of course, it has Mount Denali, which is actually the highest mountain peak in all of North America. The feet is 20,310 feet above sea level, and for all of you non-Americans, that is 6,190 meters. And at the last second, I decided to put in the Aurora Borealis, aka the Northern Lights, because Alaska is one of the very few states where you can see them, and they're awesome. So I had to put the Northern Lights in the background. And with the background done, the whole entire drawing is ready to be shown off. Here is the reveal. So what do you guys think of this end result? I actually like it. It's a kind of a weird looking monster, but I love the overall piece with the background and everything. What state would you like to see me do next, or would you like to see me do another art challenge? Let me know down in the comments below. If you liked this video, go ahead and like it, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We are very small right now, but I'm thinking that we will be going places as we have the most unique art challenges in all of YouTube. Until I see you in the next video, stay creative.